Hey everybody, I'm Roedanny.
I'm Danny.
And this is the Roedanny Show.
An introduction of
Walk with me, baby, take my hand. Let's go to a place, a magic land. There's no sunshine where we're about to go. Only happiness and clouds of smoke. Walk with me.
I feel a relationship has to be 50-50. It can't be one-sided.
You know, you got your good, you got your bad, you got the ugly. It just really depends on your partner.
A relationship main goal is to build.
Unless you're super serious about that person, don't get in one. Back up on my bullshit.
I don't too much like situationships because one person gets in their feelings a lot and the other one tends to not care.
They can be fun.
Back up on the scene.
It could be bad or it could be really good. It's a roller coaster.
Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me.
And they can kill you.
A situationship is some craziness. Like that's basically like dealing with people without titles, and a relationship is titles.
I'm just trying to be entangled. We going with the Jada version or the Facebook version?
Because there's Jada's.
The Jada entanglement involves you trying to bypass something that really wasn't there to make yourself look good. The Facebook version of entanglement, like, bitch, we could be big fucking, big loving, and don't nobody know. And we just kind of like each other's pictures and shit just for fun.
Entanglements I find interesting. So I met someone that I thought was real special. I thought it was gonna go, you know, how I wanted to go. It didn't ended up going as well, and I ended up finding myself in an entanglement with the cousin.
I grew up watching How to Be a Player, so you know how to move out of that, boy. About a couple years ago, I was dating a chick, or not dating a chick, but she was dating me. Some other stuff was going on where another chick, like her friend or whatever, wanted to talk to me. So we was kind of having dealings with each other for a little bit.
About 3 years.
3 years.
6 years, maybe?
10 years.
My baby daddy's a fucking idiot. Yeah, I said it, bitch. Ass nigga.
Because it was fucking 10 years. And I ain't got no ring.
It was with a certain somebody, and that certain person always put me down, and always. I remember one they said you gonna always be in the ghetto, and you're never gonna be anything, and you're gonna be one of those girls who ride around with rims on their car and don't pay their rent. And that will always stick in my head. And for a person to tell someone that they're supposed to be in a relationship with that kind of hurt. So.
Because I went to Afghanistan and she was lonely. I would have to say my worst relationship was probably one chick. It was more of a mental thing. Like, she made me question a lot of different things that was going on. Like, if I was serious about what I had going on, if I was distracted by the things around me or the people around me.
Let me tell you about a nigga named Mike. And yes, I use this bitch ass nigga's real name because fuck that nigga. I've known this motherfucker my whole life. Wait, I think I was just lonely, and that whole comfort zone of being with somebody that you knew, who you thought knew you. No, this nigga didn't know shit about me. He lasted 23 days before I sent his ass back to New York. Number one, my kids did not like him. He was talking to my dog. I would come home and he wouldn't realize or hear me come in, and him and the dog would be in the room. And I'd hear, yeah, Langston, you know, back in Germany, I already knew you had it rough. Kids didn't care for him. His ass wouldn't work. And then he couldn't cook. Now this is what, Y'all know how important the sex is. We had a whole episode about good dick.
We better be having sex, like,
That's very important.
often.
Very important. Very, 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 very highly important.
The dick gotta be good.
I like somebody to rub my head after a fresh, clean shave. You know, when that shit be bald as fuck, I like to feel like a nigga too. Rub the back of his neck.
Pros, always having somebody by your side.
Someone I can confide in. I like to have someone, you know, who makes me feel good. Like, you know, I want to feel like a woman.
I expect honesty. Liars.
Lack of communication.
I don't think there's any pros or cons in a relationship anymore after 25. Either we doing this or we not.
I like flings. Flings, like I said, spruce up the intimacy in your love life. And I'm all about the fire.
A fling, there is really, like, ain't no real information passed.
If we're a fling, like, it's rules to this shit. Like, don't call me. Text me sometimes. You can have summer flings, a winter fling, a small weekly fling. I feel like a fling is someone that you get very close with without getting close to.
Bring the flings on.
Basically, when it comes to relationships, what I have learned is don't do it.
If you're doing your own thing, I'm having to do my own thing.
Always wear a condom.
I was kind of serious when I said relationships are bullshit, but I'll get into another one.
I don't like niggas who like niggas.
Just because he got money don't mean he gonna spend it on you. Just because he got a car don't mean he gonna let you ride. Just because he got a house don't mean you can stay there. And just because he got jewelry don't mean he ballin'. Remember that.
Get the bread, get the head.
And you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and throw this out. I'm tired of niggas with furry booties.
Oh!